It's a pleasure meeting you all in another video. In this video, I hope to discuss what is the link between the gas laws and the kinetic theory of gases. So let us explore. Make sure you watch the video till the end. The gas laws. Boyle's law. Pressure is inversely proportional to volume. Charles' law. Volume is proportional to temperature, absolute temperature. Then we have other laws. Pressure is proportional to temperature. These gas laws are just based on observation of an experiment. Do they provide any explanation why the gas behaves so? It doesn't, right? The attempt to explain these laws, Maxwell and Boltzmann postulated the kinetic theory of gases. So this is the direct relationship between kinetic theory and the gas laws. The kinetic theory is used to explain the behavior of these gas laws. Pressure is a result of collision of gaseous molecules with the wall. The gaseous molecules are in a constant motion. They come into collision with the walls and bounce back. A molecule of mass m with velocity v approaches the wall and bounces back after collision with the same velocity. So the change of momentum is 2mv. When it is divided by time, or when we consider the rate of change of momentum, it provides us with the force. F dash is the force due to a single molecule colliding with the wall. Within a system, there are quadrillion and trillions of molecules. Altogether sum up to create a larger force F. We know pressure is the force acting on unit perpendicular area. If force increases, pressure increases. Keeping that in mind, now let us try to explain our gas laws using the kinetic theory of gas. Here we go. Temperature is maintained constant in this process. So the average kinetic energy of the gas is maintained constant. In system 1, the gas molecules are well spread. As the molecules are well spread, the probability of molecules coming in contact with the wall is less. So the force exerted is less, therefore the pressure is also less in system 1. When it comes to system 2, you have the same number of molecules, but the occupied space is less than before. The volume is decreased. As the temperature is maintained constant, the average kinetic energy of the particle or the average velocity also remains the same. What do you think about the number of collisions? The probability of particles colliding with the walls has increased now as the space occupied has reduced. The force exerted on the walls increase, therefore pressure increases. Using the kinetic theory of gases, we have explained Boyle's law that pressure is inversely proportional to volume. If volume reduces, number of collisions increase, the pressure increases. In this case, let us maintain the volume constant. The volume occupied by the gas is same in both cases. Let us increase the temperature. If temperature is increased, randomness of the particle increase. This would increase the number of collisions per unit time with the wall. It increases the force and thereby the pressure increases than the initial system. Now we have obtained the explanation for pressure is proportional to temperature. If you observe this setup closely, to bring back the pressure down to P1. As per previous discussion, it is possible by increasing the volume of the container. Although the randomness has increased, increasing the volume will decrease the number of collisions with the wall, thereby the force reduced and pressure turns back to P1. This explains us that volume is proportional to temperature. You have increased the temperature to maintain the pressure a constant. To maintain the pressure a constant, you must increase the volume. So in conclusion, volume is proportional to temperature. I hope this video should have provided some useful information. If so, don't forget to share with your friends. Catch up y'all in another video. Thank you.